I just want to say, quickly shift gears to Noni Madueke. Quinley's got to go, so I wanted him to speak on this before we go. Boys,
Oh
we
my
are
god,
linked to another Chelsea player. At this
it's
point,
bullshit, man.
it is starting to get annoying, and and the stuff that's coming out, the way that they circulate these news, to me it sounds like Nadi Madueke. Obviously, Chelsea are looking to sell him, and Arsenal are amongst the Premier League clubs interested in the winger. Now, Newcastle are also amongst the Premier League clubs linked to the winger. I don't see why they didn't mention that. I also think that this link started
Doesn't
from when
sell.
we wanted this link originally started, in my opinion, from when we were linked to getting Raheem Sterling. Chelsea last summer were looking at potentially moving him on or somebody
Yeah.
else to bring in Neto. The links were his price tag was set at 35 million pounds last summer, apparently. Now, Arsenal came in for Nani last summer. We ended up with Sterling. Now, a year later, he's for sale. Let's link him back to the club that originally were looking at him a couple months, 12 months ago. Matt Law knows what he's doing. This is rage bait at its fullest. And I do not think
Facts.
Arsenal are seriously going to sign Nani Madueke. And the main reason why I say that, he's not even better than Ethan. Last season in the Premier League, Ethan, statistically per 90, contributed at a higher clip than
He
Nani
played, he
Madueke.
played less games, no? Or they played the same amount of games?
No, they played. He
Nah,
played 26
definitely less
games. The other
games.
one played 32. Obviously, he played less games, but this is per 90 cap.
Nwaneri didn't play. Nwaneri played 26 games in the Prem last season.
Yes, he came on as a substitute a lot.
Raw. That's crazy.
Nah,
Still.
dude. I gotta double check that. That doesn't seem
26,
right.
yeah. In the Prem or in all comps.
No, it says there season 24-25 Premier League.
Yep, he played
So,
26.
Raw.
damn.
Wow.
You think I'm lying? You guys,
No,
a lot of
No, I don't think you're lying, but I'm
He
just,
played
it's a
a
shock.
lot
It's a
more
shock.
than anyone thought he would have.
He played 32 games across all competitions. No, he played 40 games across all competitions.
And people are telling me,
He has
oh, you
played
need to.
26. No, he has. I've
That's nuts,
verified it
man.
with transfer market stats as well.
damn.
People are telling us, you
Starting.
better be careful. He might want to leave. Shut up, man. Ethan ain't
I
going
can't
Yeah,
believe
yo,
it.
Dylan, you still there?
nowhere, brother.
All right, so
He's
talk to me.
crying over Partey, man. He'll be back
So
in a
guys,
bit.
talk to me.
Crying
Noni
over-
Madueke, what are we saying? Because
No,
you
man,
got Chelsea
it's
fans.
just
You got
one of
Chelsea
those
fans
links.
thinking we're freaking like going to a charity shop every time we go to them. I'm
Look,
not.
Egal, this thing, yeah, just like you said, this there's two ingredients here that makes it like a fun. It's fun for the media. Number one, typically we like to buy rejects from Chelsea. Number two, there's nothing really hot in terms of Arsenal. So let's throw something in there because we know the fans are gonna go crazy about it. Everyone's gonna complain. They're gonna get some flicks and clicks on social media, and it gets what they want. There's in no way Madueke's coming to Arsenal for the sheer fact that I don't think he's not good enough, but number two, his ego is too big for him to think he can come. He's going to come to Arsenal as a bench warmer for Saka. I don't think. I think he'll be a decent cover for a top winger. He'll be a decent cover, but his mindset and his ego thinks he's the guy in it. So he's not going to come to Arsenal knowing that Saka's the guy. So I just think it's a nothing story on both sides, isn't it? It's just trying to rattle us. That's it, and it's working.
I don't even think it's about the ego of like not wanting to play like behind Saka or anything of that nature. I think it's just something which doesn't make any sense. Absolutely makes no sense. They know, and Andrea Berta knows that he was brought in to deliver the Premier League title or to deliver a Champions League. Like the cups, cool. I'm happy with it if we win them. But his objective is to get the players that are going to get us over the line. Noni Madueke ain't going to do that. The guy's going to get sacked. So is Arteta. They're not doing it. They know that this fan base is. Do you know what? As much as we may not think,
fragile,
next season,
bro. Fragile.
it's done. Like this is the season that Arteta has to win it. If he doesn't, I don't care what the other clubs are doing. I'm giving him no context this season. If he goes and gets Noni Madueke and goes and wins a Premier League, cool, I'll hold my hands up and say fair enough. But if he goes and gets Noni Madueke and he doesn't, he can take Noni Madueke with him and fuck off with him. I couldn't care less. So whatever they want to do, this is the sword they want to die on. But this is a bullshit story.
Yes,
100%.
And you know the other reason they do this, by the way? It's because of the fan base. We get so
Exactly, I
embroiled
said it.
into this
I said it.
bullshit. We're like, oh my God, we got linked to it. bro, do you man have two brain cells to rub together? Like, come on, you know this is rage bait. Like, we know there's no truth to this
But they'd
story
rather
at all.
pretend that it's not and just keep whining about it.
No,
Crazy.
because people would rather have the agenda of like, oh, the club is shit, the club is this, the club is. They just want to be moany little twats. Like, just chill out in it. Like, let the window happen. We ain't gonna get Noni Madueke. It ain't happening.
Facts. But we let the rival fans like bait us every time, and we bite the bait every single time. We never just say play like the bigger person. And like, nah, we bite every single fucking story, every single trigger. We're all over it, bro. Like we seek validation as a fan base so much it frustrates me. I'm like,
You guys want to know a
guys,
crazy
like, who
stat?
gives a damn?
Yeah,
bro?
but that's also because our own club has ruined us so many times and screwed us
Yeah,
over so
but-
many times that like we are so traumatized that like when we see a so like the other journalists and stuff know that they can do this to us, that they can, like, you know, we've
No,
been
but
looking at your
African
players.
Guna, we should be immune to this. How many years have we
Sure,
dealt with this?
I am.
I'm
You
seeing
see,
people
look at-
get angry at stuff that our
Yeah,
club do
no.
every year. I'm like, right, how does
Yeah,
this
I
still
know.
get you angry, bro?
You know
I'm
what?
I'm
I would 100% believe it under Edu. But because we've got Berta, I don't believe these stories.
Apparently, Edu went to Chelsea last season for Noni Madueke and came back with Sterling.
Bro, that guy will go there for anything.
Bro, he's the kind of guy to go to Madrid to try and get Rodrigo and get kidnapped. Like, he's an idiot. Bro, like, he's a joker.
He hasn't said a word this whole time about Madueke, and that's the first contribution. Oh my god, hilarious. Guys, by the way, I just looked at the stats. Arteta has played both Ethan and Ethan and Miles Lewis-Skelly 39 plus games last season in all comps.
He plays the youth he believes that are ready. Like, this is the one thing that Arteta's done really well, is believe the youth at the right time.
Also, did you guys hear PFA Young Player of the Year nominees? Both of them. Crazy, eh?
Normal. It's expected. I mean,
it's
who else
expected.
really? I think so.
There haven't been that many excellent young players in the Premier League.
Yeah, there wasn't really much. And the way Lewis Skelly, I mean, for sure. The only one.
Morgan Rogers. I think Morgan Rogers might win it. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if Morgan Rogers.
I think the person I'd put like close to is probably Liam Delap.
I think Lewis Skelly is gonna win it just because he's liked more by. If this is based on voting,
more by who? Who's he like more
by players? By players, not by. It's not by fans or whatever, right?
This is the players award. Okay, fair enough.
Right? So
he can win it again next season, then, right? Technically.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, and Ranieri can as well.
I don't think. I mean, it might be I don't think deserves to win it this year.
I agree.
You know the funny thing is Ethan has put up similar numbers to some of those other guys, and he's
no. But you've got to understand the total impact. Like, a Morgan Rogers has had a huge impact
on the whole team, yeah, and so is Lewis Skelly, right? That's why I think
Kirkes as well has had a great impact for Bournemouth.
Hoyson, like Kirk. No disrespect to Ethan, I think Ethan will get his time, but I just don't think the impact that you talk about, like
it's too early for him to be in the list.
Even a Delap, right? He's just
on a permanent basis. On a permanent basis, he's had the most impact because he's played half the minutes compared to some of these guys, and he has almost as much.
No, but you're looking statistically though. You've got to look beyond that. Like, if you actually watch like Kirkes play, like the impact, even Hoyson, for example, the impact that they both had for Bournemouth, incredible. Same with Delap for Ipswich, incredible like contribution for them. Like,
so who do you think is going to win it, guys?
So many games for them.
If it's not one of the Arsenal boys, I think Morgan Rogers wins it, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree. I just think, I mean, hot take. I think Ethan's on the bottom of that list this season.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I was surprised to see him there. To be fair,
big up Jacob
but there's just not been that many. Like, I was thinking that as well. But I was like, if you're looking at 6, he does deserve to be there. But that's just because we've not had that many young players. What's the age cap on this?
21.
Yeah, there's not been that many great like under 21s.
Yeah, so these guys could be still there for next 2 years potentially. Kunle, you gotta go, or do you want to stay for one more topic?
Go run it.
All right, let's run it. Well, actually, since we're just talking about Morgan Rogers, guys, do you think we could actually pull off Morgan Rogers? Dylan, let's start with you since you've been mad majority of the stream.
I want Morgan Rogers because what I've thought for a while is that I want players who don't fit what looks like they. For example, I don't think he's anything like Martin Odegaard. I want a range of players that do different things. Like he's going to pick up the ball and he's going to run through people. Like him coming on, right? It's like when Man City would have Haaland and then he'd come off and Julian Alvarez would come on. They're the two most polar opposite strikers you will ever see in your life. And it's just two whole different things coming on. It's like a whole different idea. So the idea of having loads of players who don't fit our system, for me, is a good thing. Because I'd love to have the option of having Morgan Rogers just come on or even start or just to catch teams off guard. Maybe Arteta can expand tactically a bit and explore a few new options.
So the report is Aston Villa have PSR issues, guys, and Morgan Rogers could be sold for less than 70 million.
80 million, I'm hearing, mate. I'm hearing 80 million.
Less than 70 million potentially, as Villa need to sell before the end of the month so they can meet PSR
I've got a
regulations.
question. I mean, someone else can obviously take over.
You know what? 50
Are
million.
we saying Morgan Rogers is coming in as like a main piece, or are we talking like he's going to come in amongst other signings?
I think he comes in. He's our left winger.
Oh,
Fine.
then no. Then no.
Is it? Nah, man.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and leave a comment down below what you thought of that video you just watched.